Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the finals. We are on Operation Eindhoven. We have Neuralink, Ruby and HulkSMASH against the team Delirious, which I shortened on purpose, otherwise it's way too long to pronounce. We have Delirious and Mr. Dexn. And joining me for today for the finals is my dear friend Greyshot. How are you doing, my friend?
I am doing quite well, thank you, Vladi. Excited for the finals. Can't wait to see some great plays in this tournament and this final set. Hopefully, again, I watching the last few sets. I'm happy Ruby and HulkSMASH made it here. Let's see if they can bring it home, or Delirious and Mighty Dexy is able to knock it out of the park.
Yeah. Well, HulkSMASH and Ruby lost their game number 1 on this map against Ray and Nico, so maybe it's their weakest map. I'm not sure, but Delirious and Dexn definitely are the underdogs. But everyone loves a good underdog story, especially if it consists of Dexn. So alright, nothing unusual is happening. Build orders are pretty standard, probably which we have seen alright for 100th times now in this tournament.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Again, you have, Americans are choosing the rifleman forces. We got infantry section with an MG. So nothing out of the ordinary there. If anything, I'm currently seeing more of the axis. It seems like we have the crud troops in, some pioneers, grenadiers pushing, so that might be our first confrontation.
Yeah, super aggressive early, by the way, from Ruby. He went with his Royal Engineer and MG on the 10-pointer in the castle and forced Delirious back.
Yeah, he's, wait, Panzer Pioneers moving on in.
Oh, MG out of position.
AB? Oh, Royal Engineers are also out, like Carrier and Palm Grenadiers moving in.
Yeah, Ruby has to go home. 250 double. He might even lose the Royal Engineer there. Late retreat.
Defend our victory point. We're losing.
Well, the Panzer Pioneer pulls away, like Carrier chases the MG. MG's gonna hightail it home.
Right.
He decides to go for the decap there.
Victory point has fallen into enemy control.
Yeah, castle area. You have to watch. I know there's so many ways in, but you gotta watch it. Otherwise, just slightly out of position and you're running home. All right, Ruby's getting the AT grenade, but like Carrier pulls away before Ruby's able to get in range.
HulkSMASH tries to outdance the bike.
Grenades are making their way to frontline forces.
Mike looks like he got away.
We've lost a scout
Actually,
squad.
and so too is like Carrier.
The
Wait,
enemy is stealing our munitions
Where did it hit a mine?
Should be.
No, who hit the mine? Something hit the mine and died. Scouts.
Oh. Wait.
In the middle.
The scout.
Next to the.
Oh yeah, the scouts perished.
Sector lost. No contact.
I was watching the light carrier to see if maybe we get a lucky snare, but no.
Nope.
Scout unit's already the first casualty of this game.
Ruby is still playing a lot of pressure against Delirious. They're fighting over the 5-pointer on the far right-hand side. Rifleman is coming into support. As we have seen plenty of time, Ruby and HulkSMASH are on point with their team play. And it's not looking well for Delirious.
No, it is not. Delirious infantry is pulling back, so too is light armor. They're taking that 5 muni, which is, you know, not the biggest issue. But the problem is this infantry is already like 6 models or has not lost any and top health. So they're ready for another fight.
Yeah. Dexn getting a defensive mine down.
Gotta place those mines.
Yeah. Mines win games. We have now the first Panzer Grenadier on the field for Dexn. He's immediately getting officer quarters and the heal bunker in base.
Excellent. That'll give him that veterancy boost and health back up to 100%. While we got 3 riflemen and a mortar out. Pretty good.
Vickers got out, flanked by a Pioneer and bike, has to go home. Rifleman is trying to keep the damage to a minimum. Oh, he sets up the MG, but he still has to go home, so he would have won it anyway, so it's like a little bit of wasting time. MG42 no moving up. Panzer Grenadier support is there. Vickers still not retreating, so maybe not retreating was the right call. Panzer Grenadiers disappear behind the side blocker, though.
Problem though is right now that MG42 is suppressing the rifleman. There is a mortar hitting it. It's down half health along with the Kretschuten joining in that damage. The mortar.
Oh, Bike is greedy. Bike is dead.
Yeah, it's gonna go the way of the dodo. And yeah, it is done. MG though is hit by another mortar shell down the model, has to pull away. So too is the Vickers. It's good timing as Panzer Grenadiers are moving in on it. And the American mortar.
Yeah, sadly no real damage was done there. Mortar repositioning. Panzer Grenadiers will keep some trouble up there though. Infantry section is low HP. Rifleman is also not performing well.
Yeah. Right now, oh, we do have a 6-pounder on the field. It's going to stop that light carrier from potentially...
Oh, we might see a dead infantry section. It's dead. Panzer Grenadier. Major wipe for the allies there. We're losing a mainline squad. And
HulkSMASH throws a grenade to stop the infantry from moving in. 6-pounder is able to get away.
oh, Royal Engineer is a little bit too ambitious for my liking. Yeah, here we go. He retreats. We have a retreat nade. Nope, anti-building nade. But HulkSMASH obviously is on point. Dodges it perfectly.
Enemy activity.
And the pressure is on. This is not looking good for HulkSMASH now in Ruby. Humber, however, hits the field.
Okay. Palm Grenadiers.
Oh,
Some hits, pull
nade.
away.
Man, Hulk on point with
House
the nade
is taking
dodge.
hits, but...
Yeah, nobody
doing
else.
Okay.
So ground is now on the way for HulkSMASH. We have a Cabo 80 gun.
And an 8-rad coming onto the field. Interesting choice.
Man,
I mean,
everyone
it's
is
the
playing
hover,
8-rad.
but-
I thought we will only see Flux, but apparently 8-rad is the way to do it. We see Flux, obviously, but not that many. We see more 8-rads.
Yeah, I mean, I guess against the hover it makes sense, because 8-rad can do damage against that. Greyhound, might be a little bit harder of a fight. So, right now, again, allies are currently down by about almost 80 points.
Yeah.
Trying to take mid, but it got decapped. Here comes Delirious with his 8-rad on the MG. AT gun misses. 8-rad pulls away though, already doing the damage it needed to. Throwing off the Vickers.
We have an... 8-rad is doing some nice damage in combination with the Palm Grenadier inside of the 250. We have some commandos.
Deploying engineers now.
Which means Ruby went Air and C, which I would assume means a Pack Howie is probably likely if this battle continues. Oh, okay, dodged his grenade, but still taking a lot of hits.
Some side capping with Pioneers. Second AT gun on the way for Dexn. You know, the 50 cal, man. When it gets this sound bug where it's where it stops shooting, but the sound still goes on. It's so awful.
Ugh. Alright, Panzer Pioneers again be forced back. Commandos will grab that victory point along the side. Right now, it looks like the next battle is happening on the far side with Dex pushing up against HulkSMASH.
Point is under enemy control now.
AT gun is setting up in camo.
Squads are being upgraded with BARs.
Here we go, ambush. Follow-up shot, maybe. Nope. Disappears behind the line of sight blocker. I think it's even the shot blocker, so trying to shoot through it won't work.
Yeah.
The enemy is stealing our munitions.
Alright.
Area designated.
Oh boy, retreat!
again.
No retreat, Nate.
Zolgrins did take some damage in mid.
Yeah, they ate a grenade to the face. Not really healthy.
Commander,
Not a healthy habit.
lost a sector.
Keppa.
No, not at all. Not at all. Let's see. But I will give credit. Delirious and not Mighty Dexy have done a pretty solid job of containing the allies, even with the allies getting out, I would say, a light armor earlier.
They have taken our victory point.
Oh, Humber. Man, fighting with the AT gun on the castle side is so awkward due to all the side blockers.
Exactly. Just need to line a good shot, but everything's either way.
Oh, he hits
Go.
the mine with the
Oh.
250. And now the AT gun's out of
Excellent.
position. Humber will go down to the 8-rod if Delirious has some brave pills.
50 cal heavy machine
Nope.
guns requisitioned to
He's
frontline
hanging
forces.
back. Greyhound's coming up, so not a terrible fall.
Oh, there's an AT gun. Maybe another AT gun shot. Will he disappear? And he disappears behind the line of sight blocker once again. AT guns, man. Get the crude.
Defend our victory point. We're losing it.
Greyhound's still trying to hold the castle and waiting for reinforcements. Here we go. Riflemen and commandos coming in.
Oh, the pomegranate now has a tough retreat path.
Victory point.
Did HulkSMASH pick
He does.
the canister shot veterancy one? Not even needed, it feels like it.
I think that palm gradier's a goner. Ooh. I think
Yeah, the decrew of the
Nice
AT gun
fight.
for the trading a pomegranate for the decrewed AT gun. Not the best trade.
Commander, the enemy holds our victory point.
Ruby's able to, oh, by the way, has 2 6-pounders. Put the other one back from the castle area, so plenty of AT in case we see some better German armor. But nope, we're seeing some lighter fare. A Martyr's going to be on the field very shortly.
Oh. So another useless fact, did you know that the Martyr, we have one Code 2 weapon in Code 3 with the Martyr, because the Martyr is equipped with captured CIS-3 AT guns from the Eastern Front.
That is a interesting fun fact. I did not know that. I mean, literally, you gotta just use whatever you got. It's like, all right, we have this AT gun. Let's just strap it to this light chassis. There we go. We got tank destroyer.
They have taken our victory point.
So 8-rod is doing some good work on the flanks. We have
Nice, keeping the
self-repair upgrade.
riflemen. Self-repair upgrade again, which is great. Delirious doesn't have to worry about his entire, like, he has 4 armored vehicles. Having
Yeah,
your one
riflemen
Panzer
taking
Pioneer
the field.
go around and heal that can take a lot of time in micro. I know it costs other abilities, but that's my personal favorite to see is emergency repairs.
It's probably one of the best currently. We also have a 50 kill now, which reveals that HulkSMASH went for heavy weapons to the enemies.
Yeah. Right now, I'm keeping an eye on the double pack that's camouflaged in the corner, or near the middle of the map, because
Oh, they're waiting.
one of those armored vehicles come in, they're gonna get that first strike. It's gonna be real bad.
Now put them on hold fire to let the enemy get a little bit closer so you can get out a second volley.
Okay.
The victory point.
And here we go.
Greyhound's in.
Must act.
One more shot is needed.
Commander, you have 5 command points.
And Greyhound will get away.
He's injured though, and here comes
Victory point has
Delirious.
fallen into enemy control.
Oh, big push there. MG gets forced off. And 250 just casually drive-bying. 250 gets picked up by double AT gun.
Right. Allies bring out the double AT fair and actually get a kill. They waited. They're like, oh, we know what to hit. Riflemen though are being suppressed in mid thanks to the not my Dexy's MG.
We see some airburst coming down in the middle, forcing off the MG. MG will get naded.
Lose a model. Oh, loses one model, but a ton of hell.
Yeah. Oh, Mada will go down. Yeah, snares
Oh,
out.
and the extra health. Oh wait, no, there's the. Never mind.
As we know, TNT and socks, as Coburn taught us.
All right. Now, Ruby's trying to hold the castle with the Vickers. Unfortunately, light carrier with a Panzer squad coming in from the side, forcing it back. Wait. Hold on a second. I think Ruby withdrew the was it the Hummer, and now has gotten a Crusader.
Straight out,
Second-
yeah, and he has shotgun, or HulkSMASH has now the shotgun. Jesus Christ, Greyhound. But skill planes have been used defensively to avoid any further pushes there.
Planes will target pretty much anything, so they'll hit the AT guns, and the Greyhound's gonna pull away.
Yeah, AT guns lose a lot of health. They could get picked if they target them now. Delirious is doing that. One AT gun will go down for sure. One model remains. Here we go. Other AT gun is really low. Second strafe is coming in, and here we go. And it streams even the mine. Can't be mad about that.
Yeah. Oh wait, here comes some artillery to try to stop them from being taken. Luckily, there's one infantry section holding with the Greyhound repairing.
Oh, he has to run.
Orders to coordinate team weapons in their vicinity.
Okay, that was a good block by Ruby, preventing his AT guns from being taken.
Yeah, definitely needed. Losing his AT guns would have been catastrophic.
Absolutely. Okay.
P4 now pushing through middle. Ah, friendly fire getting the AT gun. Now destroying it. 50 cal might go down.
Let's see.
Nope.
We get lucky.
Our Jesus is not on
but-
our side today.
Nope, and also right next to the Panzer IV missing was the MG hitting a mine. So he is really not lucky.
Oh,
Alright.
HulkSMASH
Wait a
is
s-
the 3-inch AT gun.
Wow, okay.
No Pershing. The desperation
interesting.
desperation gun, usually.
I mean, yes, but I will say that AT gun is a pretty solid variant because it's also the artillery. Which,
Yeah, but the barrage costs ammo, right? It's not expensive, but still.
yeah, I mean, it's something. I will say this. It is, like, especially with all this light armor, with the range and firepower, it's not a bad call.
Yeah.
But I know Delirious is getting that Stuka, I think maybe as a counter to it. Oh boy, on the left side, the Crusader might be overwhelmed here. He's trying to escape.
Jesus Christ, his Royal Engineer poked the wasp nest for sure. But makes it home.
Yeah, Crusader sticks around, forces the Panzer IV back. The pack guns are lining up. Maybe they can get one shot.
Crusader might bite the dust. Yep. And he can finally get their wipe.
A tone 3-inch gun is ready to
Excellent
deploy.
shot by those pack 40s. Wait, here. Okay.
Man, there's
Played
so
on that
much
already,
indirect
but-
fire raining down.
Yeah, I mean, and again, we're only getting more with that Stuka.
And
Must pull this back. We're down to 300
Ruby
points.
side-tacking into Bishops.
HulkSMASH clearing mines. Does not want to charge Greyhound in again and hit something. Oh,
AT
there's
Stuka doing a little bit of HP damage, that's it.
yeah. But I like HulkSMASH. He hears the fire of that Stuka and he's like, you know what? Let's move up the AT gun right up to the line. So maybe I can hit it with the M5.
HulkSMASH on point with his M5 micro there.
Alright. Riflemen continue to hold the front against the Palm Grenadier and Grenadiers. Let's see. Oh, Greyhound is on the left. Panzer IV gets a shot.
Should make it home though. 3-inch
home.
gets shut off? No. 3-inch so far not doing the damage against the tanks though. It struggles with the amount of sight on shot blockers that we currently still have on the map in the middle. Those hatches have to go if this 3-inch needs to maximize its performance.
Not wrong at all. Especially with two Panzer IVs right now, they're just too. It needs to make sure to keep that stuff back. Otherwise, if they pushed in right, they could get some good wipes. It's not. There's only one Crusader, and that's on the other side of the map in those Panzers.
88 on the way now from Delirious.
A victory point is under enemy control now.
Okay.
So we have to build the big AT guns.
One of our
Right, here
munition
comes the
points
Stuka.
being
Both sides still
utilized.
have about the same amount of units. They both have about 18.
We've lost a weapon crew.
Maybe Stuka changes that. It does. 50 cal is gone.
50 kill is dead. Graham once again makes it away with a sliver of HP. Double P4s on the field, so maybe Armored Scott's next?
Yeah, I mean, that would probably be a good call. Either that or, you know, just give him additional veterancy. Increase that fire rate for a time.
3-inch gets the first, well, good shot up against the 8-rod. 8-rod nearly dies. 50% HP gone.
He's gonna pull away. Right now, the only other fight is on the right in the castle. Crusader moving in. Panzerjäger squad gonna try to hold it back, but
Yeah, Panzerjäger need a little bit more veterancy before they can pick this fight. Yeah, castle site is locked down. Going there as with the current Delirious, the army of Delirious, not possible, not whatsoever.
Yeah. Okay, Delirious is like, all right, I see there's a big gun on the field. Now look at my 888.
I have the even bigger gun. I have no idea what caliber the 3-inch gun has. Damn Americans and their refusal to use the metric system.
Listen, pounds is fine. Fahrenheit's fine. We like to be unique here.
Yeah, I know that. So P4's got their skirts.
He did.
Yeah, chat points out it's 76.2, so 88 is the bigger gun.
Thank you, chat. Always better. All right. Panzer Force, though, going after the rifleman. Can we get a wipe on the left side?
Abstract deploying.
Oh, it's super low.
Oh, 3-inch get a nice shot in.
Move fast. Make your stand.
Rifleman is down.
Oh, middle is collapsing. Skill plates have been used. No AA. Oh, they have AA. Actually, never mind. But 1 or 2 strays will go off.
Again. Okay hits from the plane.
Oh! What? Dexn wiped his own Panzer Grenadier with his own bundle grenade on retreat.
What? Nobody's. Luckily, this isn't streamed live, so nobody saw that.
Nobody saw that.
Oh my god. Well, that's one way to lose a unit.
Yeah.
Okay, Allies barely holding on mid, but now Delirious trying to break that MG and hit it from the right.
We have a second Stuka on the field. Welcome to Artillery Fest. We expect raining rockets.
Territory lost.
The sky will be blacked out by incoming rocket fire.
Here we go. Stuka optics fire.
Man point should be sped when possible.
Misses the rifleman. Rifleman continue to advance, but Panzer IVs will keep him back, moving against the Palm Grenadiers.
Big AT gun or the 3-inch tried to catch the 88 with his barrage, but no cigar.
Black Dragon howitzers available to saturate the target area.
Again.
HulkSMASH has enough ammo for Black Dragon.
He does. Both sides have a lot of very squishy artillery. Both have access to like a recon with a plane or flares or potentially armor that dives. So on that, I
By the way, 2
right.
caches for Axis and 1 for Allies.
Yeah, I did see that earlier, that both sides put down the fuel cache on the 10 fuel.
And here we go, Stuka opening fire to try to catch the 3-inch, but it will be so hard.
Yeah.
On your order.
A lot of artillery coming down near the Axis, but it's not hitting anything. It's just outside of the where they were.
Down to 250.
Double Bishop, but it will be such a grind game.
I have the light armor, but yes, he does have light vehicle training. Excellent.
Man, the flanks feel so peaceful in comparison to the RT battle in the middle.
Well, it may be less peaceful. Pack guns are moving up. Quietly ready to fire. There we go. 1, 2. And Greyhound is now vet 3 and very low on health.
Vet 3 gives some additional HP. And Delirious decides to throw his Pioneer. His Sweeper Pioneer, even. Yeah, you can feel the micro intensity though when people lose units like that.
Yeah, he also threw away his light carrier in the castle. He was trying to dive on in against Royal Engineers, but the Crusaders stopped and dead his tracks.
Stuka's opening fire. Where? Onto the mortar. Will it get it? No decrew. Only 2 models. But there's the second Stuka firing. Trying to catch. Gets the mortar on retreat. Gets the bishop!
My god!
Direct hit, man. The poor guys at the open top. Getting meet by a 280mm rocket.
I mean, yeah, that's the problem with the open top. You get rain in, you get rockets in, you know, all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
But hey, that's awesome. That's one less artillery unit that Delirious has to worry about with his Stukas on counterfire. So yeah, that's pretty solid.
Also gives Veterancy 1 now. Ability recharge, which is super strong.
Yep. More Stuka rockets incoming. Meanwhile, Delirious will take the victory point along the right-hand side.
Oh, look at Delirious, man. Using the recon mode of the 8-red at Veterancy 1 to spot for the 88, maybe finding those bishops a little bit too close to the front line or something else. I like that. Look. Stuka's opening fire.
Where?
The boat is...
Oh.
Getting 1 model only on the 50 cal.
Okay. Wait, what about that Panzer III? It's overwhelmed! Whoa! Whoa, no. Crusaders take out the Panzer III. Maybe they can go after the Palm Grenadiers. Maybe. It'd be a long shot.
I think Delirious needs to realize right-hand side is no-go area. Play middle and left until you either kill all the Crusaders or get out a beatstick that can cope with the Crusaders.
The victory point is
yeah, it's... Yeah, you just need to make sure that you have more than the enemy, and right now a single Panzer... Now he knows there's multiple Crusaders. Oh no, we have a third one coming out. I'm getting flashbacks here.
On the front line.
Alright. But, while we have a potentially third Crusader on the field, Greyhound continues to prove its worth.
Yeah, that's very hard to get rid of.
Incredibly annoying.
Hit Veterancy 2. Gets a shot out on the P4. Maybe a second shot. No, they're still reloading.
No.
88 gets some nice shots in.
It's doing the job. It's keeping the armor at least at bay, or at least, you know, further away from mid.
Oh, the rifleman!
Trying to dodge!
Just got smoked by the Stuka.
Alright, Delirious getting some great hits with his Stuka. We've seen other Stukas where it's like, why'd you get that? You're missing every shot. No PC. He's using the 8-red targeting and spotting exceptionally well. Oh, I think the M5's hit.
Gets away. Oh, Crusaders are going in. Big push on the right-hand side. One Crusader will be picked. Here we go. Crusader number 2 hit the mine. Skill planes have been used defensively. 88 gets decrewed. Greyhound is there, but another Crusader will bite the dust.
Yeah, now it's gonna come. Wait, maybe. Okay, can the Allies use the 88 or they destroy it?
They're destroying it.
Okay.
Stuck call it Desperation Geschützes.
Yeah, I mean, he needs something to overwhelm the Crusaders, and 2 Stuks is not a bad call.
He might get the Greyhound though.
Let's see, come on.
Just lost our Greyhound.
Yes! All right, finally, the Vet 3 Greyhound is no
Reports
more.
of enemy movement near our victory point.
The 2 Crusaders have died in that battle.
Yeah, but he got rid of the 8-Rat and the 88.
Captured a victory point.
And the Panzerjäger squad.
And the Panzerjäger.
Too.
So I don't know.
Delirious, instead of getting more armor, may want to just get tungsten core or get an upgrade for that.
He needs to get no tungsten core off to make the Stilks worth the while, so he can zone out the Crusaders effectively.
Yeah, exactly. But not Mighty Dexy is still pulling himself together pretty well. 3 Panzer IVs still on the field, undergoing repairs, so it's still a good frontline battle tank force ready to move where needed.
Alright, salvage has been unlocked. There's plenty of fuel lying around and manpower.
Yeah, it's on the right side alone. Okay, so we got 2nd Crusader on the field, American forces. We do have a Sherman. It's not upgraded. It's just your base Sherman. Looking through, because he went mechanized, I don't see any like additional armor or anything like that. So it's just your base Sherman.
Well, I think the base Sherman is just a little bit anti-infantry firepower. Main damage is coming from the 3-inch.
That's fair. Oh, main damage may be coming from a Hellcat here soon, as HulkSMASH brings out his own TD. Let's see. And allies are just pumping out more armor. Delirious has plenty for armor. What's his call? What's his game plan?
I think he wanted to go for Tiger. And that now he was forced into Stuckall, and now he's trying to salvage. Oh boy, my favorite tank is on the field. Hold your glasses, boys. We have the Cobalt P4.
We have a Hellcat.
All right, we'll see if this is able to turn the tide or help or command the Stoogs.
You know, on top of the tank, once the Cobalt P4 is close to the Stoogs, the commander will change into Imperial Dane.
Lost a territory sector.
Oh, that's good to know. Thank you. See, more fun facts, Mavati. Oh, wait, battle in mid. We got the Sherman and artillery hitting the Panzergrenadiers, forcing them back. Here comes...
Oh, big push down there.
Defend our victory point. We're losing it.
Crusader trade is going in.
Right.
Skill planes have been used. One P4 goes down. Will he go for the other one? It gets picked by the planes.
Half track has been destroyed.
Half track gets finally destroyed by the 3-inch gun, and in the worst spot, it can't support. Another Sherman goes down.
Both sides taking heavy losses. Here come the Stoogs, trying to make sure that anything else comes in. Let's see. Honestly, I think that was a worse battle for Ruby.
A victory point is under attack.
Ruby lost 2 Crusaders in that. We only lost 1 Panzer IV.
And the Sherman, I think, went down. Or the Hellcat?
Oh, yeah,
what?
right.
Something died there. I'm not sure. The Hellcat.
Yes, the Hellcat, and also the half-track that was moving around the 70 pounder. It's now stuck there. So this could mean Delirious can move up with his armored wave without fear of a big gun.
The question is if Axis realize that they have no juicy opportunity to get rid of the 3-inch AT gun.
Well, Ruby took an opportunity to put down the Palm Grenadier, the Vet 2.
And Delirious is like, I have plenty of manpower. He lost the Stuker. They got counter-barraged? Or was it killed in this big push?
Sector's been overrun.
That might have died in the big push.
Yeah. 50 cal gets recruit.
Reports of enemy movement near our victory point.
A little dicey, because again, Ruby and HulkSMASH, while they've gotten some good hits against Delirious and not Mighty Dexy this game, the problem is victory points. They are currently down by half. They need to hold on to that territory.
Here we go, Stooks! Stuck Gaming! Stuck Gaming can't follow up.
Stuck Gaming.
3-inch AT guns coming over with Sherman support, but Stooks will be long gone before they are in target range. In the meantime, Dexn is
Dragons are reloaded and ready.
picking a bishop casually by just creeping forward with the support of the captain with its vision ability.
We've taken them down to
Wonderful
300
use of the
points,
Cat and
Commander.
Prad.
By the way,
Of the game.
Enemy movement near a victory
HulkSMASH
point.
called it the second 3-inch AT gun and let the other one sit there where it is
Light
now.
weapons will make their stand. They have taken our victory.
Well, as long as it doesn't reveal itself, I mean, that it shouldn't hit the enemy. Oh, wait, it's launching artillery. Now the Axis know it's by itself over there.
It's such an awkward spot, man.
Pushed us off a sector.
I know it will eat artillery, will get recruit,
No 3-inch guns.
and will get
Protects me
destroyed.
leaves. The tree did not protect him.
Nah, those are not one Ivan trees.
One of our sectors is now in enemy hands.
And then all those
Alright, looks like the
community
Pac-Man's gonna
insiders.
destroy it.
Victory point now under enemy control.
Right. Crusaders moving to the right. And we only have the command panzer. It's going by itself.
Hellcat has been
Oh,
completed.
Yeah,
the
but its
Stu's
Stuck escort is coming up. I think I saw in this tournament more Stuck callers than I ever have seen in playing the game in auto match.
Listen, if you need them, there's just one calling away.
Oh boy, that 3AT gun should make it away. Yeah,
Riflemen are trying to put him down, but here come the Panzer Grenadiers from the side. Also flanking the 50 cal.
Stukas are really close to the front line.
Weapon has been
Counting
declared.
the MGs. One goes down, two goes down. Both Ruby and HulkSMASH lose an MG.
Sector gone. We must take it back.
They are being contained quite well to the artillery, infantry, and tanks working in tandem. So, fantastic work between Delirious and Dexn.
Crusaders are trying to roam, but they have a hard time finding the high vet AT guns, man. In combination with the Captain for scouting, Dexn is playing so well with his AT gun, man. It's incredible.
No, it
Repair
is.
techniques are in.
Oh wait, and here come the Stoogs with the command panzer leading them.
Is he doing the Stuck call-in on purpose? Because he's not waiting for the Tigers. He's getting now the normal P3.
All right,
Skill
Get
planes!
gotta get those skill planes. And all Delirious' armor, by the way, does not have tungsten core. They went with survival package, so they can cap and have with the 80 health.
What? I think it's the first time I see survival package. Okay, we have high tank, high HP Stuks.
So far, that's working.
Point is under attack.
Oh wait, here come the
Attack.
Panzers. Duxie's moving in. There's only the M5.
Yeah, but you can't stay there, man, against them.
Victory point is falling.
Against a free edge gun.
Control.
Yeah, but that M5 is literally outside of the Allied base. This
Yeah.
is the Allied last stand.
Yes. By the way, Quad has veterancy free just by shooting down planes.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
100
Right side,
points
right.
remaining.
Crusaders.
They're running for their lives.
Right? I think they were trying to maneuver and try to hit the Axis out in the open, but it did not work.
Stuka's now opening fire on the free edge, but no real damage.
All right, Crusaders firing some hits against the Panzers, but not able to do all that much. One of them is still pretty injured. He needs
5
repairs.
points left for us. Here we go.
3-inch gets a shot off against the P4. Maybe a second follow-up shot. Nope. More Stuka fire is coming down.
All right, Crusaders move back to that or the repair position that HulkSMASH is able to get.
All victory points are under
And
enemy
it's
control.
a 240-point difference. Allies need to do
Oh.
something.
Rather now than later.
Get the wounded out of there. Down to only 50 points.
my God.
P4 and hold on.
We'll get a
Hellcat just drives into the ambush.
Alright, here come the Crusaders. We got fourth one. They're charging it against the packs. Oh, this is a death trap.
1P4 will go down.
And with 4 Crusaders will meet their fate.
Black Dragon has been used. The tanks are stuck.
We have a Hellcat, 40 for duty.
Excellent hit with that artillery, neutralizing the T-guns, the infantry, Stu.
No survivors.
That health comes in clutch.
And GG, I guess. Alright, Esma, first of all, thanks for the raid put. We are currently casting the finals of the 2v2 Meta Plays tournament. You just witnessed the end of game number 1. So Dexn and Delirious 1-0 up, and an amazing RT battle, I would call it.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a great armor game. Good job by Delirious for some counterfire. I will give credit to Ruby with moving through. I think it was Ruby with the Crusaders moving out. I thought that was some really good plays. But yeah, no, I feel the Axis just slowly held back the Allies, and they were pushed all the way back to their base. And one final charge was just in a kill zone, a perfect kill zone.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with game number 2 in a couple of seconds. I hope everyone is enjoying himself. See you in a sec. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for game number 2 in this epic finals after an amazing artillery battle on Eindhoven. We are back on Eindhoven, and what do you think we will see, my dear friend Greyshot?
Pain, suffering, epic games, battles, it's gonna be fun. But hopefully a little bit of, a counterplay by Ruby and HulkSMASH. They had some issues last game. But we'll see how they fare as both the Wehrmacht and the Afrika Korps. With, doesn't look like anything out of the ordinary. 2 Panzer Pioneers and a Palm Grenadier, and a Grenadier backing up a Kettengrad for them.
We see so little bikes from deck. I thought it's like a must-have unit. And HulkSMASH is already throwing a curveball. Look what he's building on the bottom side of the hill on the 10-pointer ammo.
Already, let's see. Bomb side of hill, 10-point ammo.
Where the kitten is?
Oh, he's already building that fighting nest.
It's so hilarious that you can build it in neutral territory.
Hey, build it, have a nice defensive position to hold out in the very early game.
It's plus 25% of rate of fire if you sit in this thing. It's incredibly how strong it is.
Yeah, of course. Sit back, you enjoy some, alcohol. You you're just gonna let go with that machine gun trigger, or whatever you're using.
First major engagement in the middle. MG and infantry section forces of the Panzer Pioneer.
Yeah, Panzer Pioneer's back, but Palm Grenadiers trying to take the victory point. But the infantry section green cover will force them off the point and into their own green cover. Well, but Delirious also bringing up the Vickers, provide a little extra pressure.
It would be hilarious if now this fighting nest will backfire into favor of the Allies, because technically it could help to assault the 10-pointer fuel there. It has...
Yeah,
you can shoot from all sides out of it.
Yeah, put in a nice strong unit, just sit in there. It's like, okay, this will work. But for right now, we do have a unit deep diving. That's Delirious with his Royal Engineer trying to decap the 10 fuel.
But he's retreating
Grenadier
immediately.
spot it. Yeah.
HulkSMASH jumping inside of the fighting nest to get some rate of fire increase. Would it be helpful to get the wipe? Nope.
An MG-42 team is ready.
MG-42 now out for HulkSMASH.
Yeah, HulkSMASH, he has a new MG, right? We have a triple rifleman with Dexy, also going with mechanized support. Very similar to the last game. Right. But difference is, MG's off. Allies, it's a little dicey in mid. I think the Axis have just enough between HulkSMASH and Ruby's forces that they'll be able to hold mid and even push up for the manpower point.
Middle gets decaptured by Ketten. And big push now. I don't get it. Delirious with the early mortar. Not a huge fan of it. Not a huge fan.
Yeah. I mean, okay. We'll see. Maybe it'll come in to be the best mortar ever, but so far it's just kind of been chilling. And the enemy has just been highly mobile. The Grenadiers are taking the manpower point. Muni point's also being taken. Hopefully mines are being placed. Let's... I want to see some people walk in, just lose a squad or something.
250
I think earlier today I was watching that Panzer Grenadier with one model just like a foot away. I was like hoping for it.
Yeah, man, that would have been hilarious. So we have a 250-9 on the field now.
Yep, and I will say as well, while I was talking, Dexy lost a scout due to NG fire near the middle of the map. So that's one less unit for Dexy.
So Dexn will not be in the world of pain. He has no counter to the 250-9. Rifleman build orders struggle a lot against that unit. Its early timing really kills a lot of momentum for USF.
Yeah, I mean we do have a motor pool, but still, with the fuel being taken right now, that's just going to delay things further.
Rifleman pushing now. Does Dexn have snares?
He does not. This is a bluff.
So much manpower lost for nothing.
Ruby called it. It's like, no, you don't have it. I know you don't.
Covering this area with the 42.
So it reminds me of the KO2 days. We have the conscript just running as Ura toward enemy armor, and the armor's like, oh no, they have those grenades, and you realize that they don't.
Yeah, man. So we have tier 2 from HulkSMASH with the 20mm flak. And nice use of the Cat for vision. In the meantime, Dexn went for armored and has assault engineers on the field and the quad at veteran C1.
Good stuff.
No AT units yet from Ruby, so 250-9 would probably get wiped.
Oh, here comes the quad fighting the armored half-track. Wait, quad pulls back. Grenades thrown on the rifleman.
It's only 2 models though, but the damage from the 250-9 against the quad, I was not expecting that much damage.
I don't think he was expecting it either. I think he was walking in like, I got this. Nope. Right now, riflemen using the smoke are diving in. Still no grenades.
So double fuel will remain on the menu for the Axis.
Also on the menu is that flak-furling tearing apart any infantry that dares walk in the mid. It's just coasting back and forth looking for targets. Now it's going for the infantry section on the far left side.
They're trying to hide, but I don't think there is any hiding. Especially if you walk towards it.
The enemy has claimed our sector.
Yeah, we're full retreat now from Delirious. We have a retreat nade. Retreat nades.
We gonna see a wipe?
Ooh, maybe.
Sector now
Yes,
under
1
enemy
wipe, maybe even 2 wipes. He still has some time, some way to go.
Oh my god, Delirious cannot be happy. He's about to lose. Oh,
Delirious heavy losses there.
poor Delirious. He just wanted to take the left side. And he lost both the rail engineer and infantry section. He's down to 1 infantry section. He does have a 6-pounder, but not where you want to be.
Yeah. It's an uphill battle from now on for the Brit player for sure.
Alright. Quad's opening fire on the...
AT gun is in position. Will get the 250-9.
excellent hit.
It's an important wipe, but will it be enough? Probably not. 250-9s are so incredibly cheap. It's basically only 230 manpower plus 60 ammo for the upgrade. No fuel investment whatsoever, and you get such a powerful unit. And if it dies in the mid-game, you don't care really.
Yeah, and I would even argue like those could be cheaper because you combined in the infantry that joins in with them. When you call in off map. So, yeah, he can lose one. He's fine with that. So, but at least that's a slight morale boost for the allies. Like, guys, we wiped one of their units. Don't talk about the cost, but we wiped one of their units.
Yeah.
Enemy forces have claimed our territory.
All right, Dex going with the heavy barrel upgrade. Sure. Rifleman.
Mortar trying to do some damage, but so far not really. Would you already upgrade team weapon training? Because there's a mortar, there's a pack, there's an MG, so it would make sense, right?
I think so. Alright, we already have Ruby upgrading for emergency repair, so all of Ruby's armor will get those heals and a little extra armor. Or, armor. Extra health.
We have lost the sector.
Now we have the infantry section, but he's being surrounded by 3 sides. He's not going to last too long in that fight.
So infantry section getting bullied there with the MG42 in the back line, but we have a brand section from Delirious.
Black 30's moving up too.
And yeah, infantry section has to go home. And big push now from HulkSMASH in the middle as well with Jägers and the flag.
Victory point lost.
Oh, he has 2 Flak 30s. Oh, wow. He has good coverage, and those things just shred infantry in light armor.
HulkSMASH tries to get some nice infiltration grenades going, but no cigar. However, retreat from Dexn.
Delirious being forced back by flak fire. Those Flak 30s forcing the mortar away. The MG's retreating back to base. I'm assuming he's going both of these because he's like, all right, if we keep pressing on their fuel and we keep pressing along further and further toward their base, you just keep containing all the infantry and light stuff until and it'll delay the heavier armor.
The problem, or one other issue now coming is the 10-pointer ammo where the repair station is will get decapped, so the free repair station will be gone, and setting the next one up will cost manpower.
All right. I could. Delirious didn't go with a hover, right? Or I definitely know not Stewart. So
I think he skipped a lead whatsoever. He got the land mattress on the fit, the beam truss.
Okay, I was like, why are you delaying getting armor? Oh, okay, land mattress requires, I believe, was it 40 fuel? So it's
40 or 50, something like that. I always forget it. It's not cheap.
Yeah. Okay.
Land mattress has to do some heavy lifting.
HulkSMASH and Ruby has a lot of infantry in mid. Maybe it can get a solid hit against them all. Lined up, ready to fire.
And here we go. It opens fire. And yeah, got some damage, but basically nothing.
Anyway, our miracle weapon is not providing those miracles.
Yes.
Received. Enemies down to 200 points. Victory point is under enemy control.
All right. So we got additional armor being unlocked by Dexy. Riflemen have bars. I mean, still an AT gun. Allies slowly pushing up.
Panzerjäger getting pushed back.
The enemy has claimed our territory.
Oh boy, another big beat stickers on the way. It's Mr. Brumba.
Oh, and the allies don't have anything. I mean, yeah, they got a 6-pounder, sure, and they got the base American AT gun, but that thing, the front armor is so good. They need to put everything they have just to kill it.
I just realized HulkSMASH lost one 20mm flak, and she gave it to Ruby. How nice! And Dexn hates probably
The
as
enemy has taken a victory point.
a human can hate something.
You know what? They probably did it on purpose. Like, hey, look, I'm gonna move up. He's gonna kill it, and then you take it. All right? That way we both have it.
Secured our territory from us.
All right. Quad mount pulls away. Rifleman trying to go for that. Well, a lot of the support units. It's for the pack. Grenade. Oh, only 2 models.
Here we go. That is opening fire.
Not a bad
Gets the
location
decrease.
area.
So it's something. AT gun is running. Direct hit and only 1 model died.
Oh. Still very low. We'll keep him off the front for a little bit.
250 in the meantime is towing the flak away.
Oh, there's 2 mattresses on the field now. Delirious says, oh, okay.
Yeah, they think they need desperately a direct fire, and they're not mistaken, but they also need AT.
Well, we got a second AT gun by Dexn. The problem is every shot so far has bounced off the Brumbar, and there's been like 4.
Here we go, land mattress is firing away again, gets 1 model, and that's it.
Yeah, they just walk away.
Shall be a repair bunker, Commandant.
Not doing the damage. Meanwhile, Brumbar's chasing the AT guns back to base. There's
Base
3
getting
AT guns
barraged by
slow on
the
health.
leak.
Well,
Installing a panzer officer.
Yeah, I don't know what allies can do.
Yeah, Ruby and HulkSMASH have yet to pick a battle group.
Yeah, I don't think they will pick one. That chatted earlier that they will save their battle group choices in this game. It's so funny that we can have like we can see what their thought process is.
Yeah. All right, Brumbar coming in on the side. Actually misses the border a little bit.
Land mattress bombarding the middle.
Not really much of an impact there.
20mm flak is working away.
They're trying to move along the Brumbar side and maybe get some rear side shots, but no. Oh, wait. Oh, actually, take that back. Dexn pushes back the Panzer III near the castle area. Gets some great hits. It's down to like 25%.
But it will make it home.
Assault Grenadiers may not. Let's see. Oh, double white. I think what Panzer Pioneer died?
MG gets decrewed. Something the Ledras did finally.
Territory
Yeah, Ruby lost a unit thanks to Rifleman and Quad mount fire. Lucky grenade. Flak, that annoying Flak is suppressing his Rifleman in the castle.
Ah! Deck with flak must be so infuriating, man. It's so awful. MG42 setting up in the front of the cutoff, in front of the base. More P3s on the way. The problem with double land press from Delirious is his T4 will be delayed so heavily. And you don't have a call-in tank with Polish.
No.
So
You don't. Yeah, this is not looking great for the Allies.
nope, not really.
Unless
Commandant, territory
that mattress literally saves the game, or well, Dexn's moving in, but the problem is there's gonna be 2 Panzer IIIs under Ruby, so maybe too much.
Bastards have secured our territory from us.
Land mattress is firing away
Control of a victory point.
and literally doing nothing. Gets 1 model.
The enemy has claimed our sector.
Yeah.
We have a Chevy on the way from Dexn. But no disrespect.
The enemy has only 50 points left.
But the Chevy has to do some heavy lifting. Quad gets picked by the AT gun.
Yeah, he's trying to maybe... The other one's blocked because of the bush. He can't hit the Panzer III. He needs to direct fire that.
Oh, boy.
Yep. Again, Dexy's trying to hold the victory point, but I think this is the GG. They just don't have anything to deal with the Brumbar effectively.
Yeah, Brumbar Veterans 1. It's so hard to kill, especially if you don't have proper AT guns.
Is HulkSMASH going to go for base inspection?
Yeah, he's destroying the base MGs.
Don't worry, we'll blast our way in. One shot at a time.
One shot at it.
Shock veterans have been relinquished to us.
Right, one Panzer III did fall thanks to Rifleman. So
yeah, and an AT gun.
Rough time. Yeah. That's good. Problem is that Panzer IV and Brumbar that's chilling in mid.
The Brumbar bed. Vet 2 though.
Only 10 points left.
10 VPs, 9.
Wait. Oh. One last match with fire, but it's not enough. They're not near victory point.
Yeah.
AT guns are picked, and that's a GG.
The enemy has
Just-
fallen. We fight another day.
Oh,
Dang.
the KD is awful for both players. They really got a beating.
Yeah.
Poor fella.
Not just a really bad second game to come back. Ruby and HulkSMASH though take it and get another point. So they're now it's 2-0.
Yeah. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with game number 3 in a couple of seconds. I hope you're enjoying yourself so far because I'm having a blast. And yeah, see you in a sec. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for game number 3. We are this time in the deserts of... I don't know. Africa, I know it's not...
Campbell's Convoy?
Campbell's Convoy, exactly.
The desert.
The desert.
Yeah, so it's a... Yes.
I hope you brought some sunscreen, Grey Shot. What are we seeing? What are we expecting?
I will tell you right now, Vadi, even with sunscreen, I will look like a tomato by the end of the day.
Oh no.
Anyway, we got ourselves, of course, one of each faction. For the allies, nothing in particular, but we do have airborne for the battle group at the very least, so that's something different. What about for the Axis, old body? Anything interesting there?
We have a Kriegsmarine 250. So dingoes beware. And nothing unusual from HulkSMASH. He has started with a Ketten. And yeah, not much is going on build-wise there for the Axis. 250 with Kriegsmarine is so hard to displace, especially as USF.
Yeah, no, there again, it's a tough fighting force early on, and Rifleman already caught in a bad spot fighting 3 units versus 1. He's going to be thrown back here pretty quick, I think. Infantry section though coming on in, and oh wait, here comes the dingo.
Oh boy,
Delirious
250 and Jeep.
Ally.
Yeah, he gave up micro. He knew he was dead.
42 team is ready.
He's like, I accept my fate.
You know, you know what? I was glad to see good teamwork. Dexy went from a bad situation to a great one thanks to Delirious coming in to save him. Excellent job there.
Yeah.
So with Ruby thrown back, how's HulkSMASH? Oh, HulkSMASH's MG's being flanked already.
Yeah, getting forced off. And Dexn is throwing in an MG. Combat hot drop next to the... What is going on?
All right, MG is going to take some time to set up. Meanwhile, the MG42 is ready
And
to
it
hit
gets forced off. Amazing combat drop there, Dexn. I'm so proud of you. If he would have placed it a little bit more defensively, the MG would have stayed and he would have gotten the decap on the 10-point fuel there.
Probably, yeah. Dingo's going to try, and infantry section will do their best, but it's just too
Grenadiers
much.
assembled.
And Fuel stays under control.
Well, you know what? Ruby's like, listen, I know my previous light carrier died, but I got another one.
Yeah, 2 times the charm, something like that, right? And he's using it to heal the squads of his mate.
Victory point.
Some wires are coming up there.
Always want to build that barbed wire, make sure the enemy can't use that cover if you have a spare moment. Alright, let's see. Deer. Yeah, no additional picks. Guess just Luftwaffe company being developed by HulkSMASH. It's the only new development.
Territory lost.
So we get some sandbags coming down there. HulkSMASH loves the sandbags with barbed wire in front of it. We have a 250-9 now on the way from Ruby. And as we know, USF struggles against it.
Yeah. But it's funny. US might be technically supposed to struggle, but that 4x4 rifle with the 30 cal coming on in, it's keeping Ruby backed up. All right. Now here comes again the armored half-track, the autocannon rifleman still in cover, still holding.
Oh boy, I'm not sure what Dexn is doing there. He's waiting for something, but what?
That is a good question. I have no idea. Mortar's set up. MG is moving back to further cover. Rifleman's right there. Unless that mortar gets lucky, I don't see it.
Mortar getting the man 250-9, so impressive against USF currently.
Yep. Delirious does not have an AT grenade, nor does Dexy, so they can't stun it. Roaming around. Oh wait, okay. Delirious finally getting a counter. Hubber's in development.
Dexn throwing himself some airbornes. I'm assuming it will be some triple Zook airbornes.
Hey, if you want a good counter to armor, that new third bazooka on the paratrooper has been excellent at killing pretty much all types of armor. And there's Ruby moving on up. Oh, hits a mine!
Oh, that might save the day. He could. There's nothing to follow up. But MG has to run, bro. Don't play with fire, Delirious. It's dangerous.
Here comes infantry section. Coming up the hill. Maybe targets the Panzer Pioneer, stops the heels. Yes!
Scout car available for reconnaissance.
Right. Trying to get away. Don't think the infantry section will do enough damage with the Flak 30 there. Nope.
Alright, infantry
Here
section.
comes the Humber.
Humber might get the pickup there, but the 20mm is sitting there.
Victory point.
He's smoking it off.
He's dropped.
One more shot.
This like carrier just
He gets the
died.
Pioneer.
Oh!
Pioneers are dead.
But 250-9 survives.
Wow, excellent. Man. Hanging on by how much health does that thing have? Oh, I wish I could see. There we go. It had like 10 health.
We have a 2-1 on the field.
Pioneers are reporting for duty.
Okay. Not a bad choice. Great against infantry and then upgraded to fight off a hover or any type of light armor. Also a flak drilling moving around.
Rifleman is on the way. Or new rifleman.
Enemy forces have claimed our territory.
However, allies have stabilized. They have survived the shock of the 250.
Scout car.
And
Oh, did you run?
Airborne Zooks just get the 2-1.
Again, those 3 bazookas! Don't underestimate it, it's so good!
They have an amazing alpha strike.
Yeah.
You have to be careful.
Push back and you see HulkSMASH trying to hold on to that hard point. He wants that extra fuel.
Yeah, he needs to get the upgrade though for more fuel income.
Yeah, Ruby will need to get that upgrade, but still, he's putting every man he has around it.
I like that Ruby is playing Kriegsmarine. We see so little of the new battle groups in the meta currently.
Yeah, I mean, understandable. A lot of them, they're very specific, or they could have some issues. Like I'm thinking of partisans being harder to more expensive to reinforce, or I mean, Rangers absolutely.
Here we go.
Terror is not exactly top. No, sorry.
No worries. We have some artillery coming in. Well, we saw Terror once today, so it's something.
Oh, okay, awesome. Let me guess, King Tiger did not show up.
No, no King Tiger action.
Victory point lost.
All right. King
King
Tiger shows up before 30 minutes, and we'll probably see it more.
Yeah, and maybe if it doesn't get countered by a single 17-pounder.
Yeah.
Enemy forces have secured all victory points.
All right. Hard point clinging on the life. Again, HulkSMASH just trying to defend it. Any additional stuff? No. Wait, is it nothing new? Humber's just keeping the pressure on the Grenadiers. They're trying to stay close to hopefully finish killing that hard point. Oh, I'm sorry. Meanwhile, Ruby is actually taking over the victory point and the Muni near the bottom part of the map.
Yeah, AT gun airdrop coming over with the support of the. Oh, never mind. It's a British AT gun. It's coming over.
Oh.
Where's the Humber?
Look at this, Delirious and Dexy both moving south. They want to kill Ruby's extended forces.
Territory sector lost.
Panzerjägers on the other side of the world, so nothing can stop the Humber.
2-centimeter flak gun and crew.
We have also some spotting scouts sitting there.
Yeah, it's keeping it revealed, maybe for the bazooka team. 6-pounder definitely can see.
Gets no review by the retreating. And here we go. 250-9 will bite the dust. But Flak makes it home.
The enemy has taken a victory.
I like HulkSMASH seeing this, by the way. He's seeing what's happening and he's trying to move over his forces to intercept. And that might actually work. We have Riflemen very low.
Should make it home though.
Yeah,
MG gets hit by the Recce artillery.
Yeah. He'll be fine. Plus he pulls back. Grenadiers just moving as well. Back to their defensive line. So, but again, good job by HulkSMASH coming in to help, and good job on Ruby. It looks like pulling back most of his men, except for that poor armored 250.
Yeah, so still D on the way for Ruby. My favorite deck unit.
Fantastic at killing infantry, and not too bad on the price point for it.
Yeah, it's especially good against Held AT due to its armor threshold just being in the spot where you get reliably bounced.
Yeah. Okay, so plane flying overhead. The problem right now is actually for some of those planes is the fact that if they get more hard points with flak fire, it's very easy to start seeing planes drop from the sky from the sheer amount of AA.
Hardpoint getting repaired.
Right. I will also say for Ruby, it is nice to see as well, just not like a single unit, or sorry, like a spam of one. Ruby literally has one of each type: Assault Grenadier, Panzerjäger, Kriegsmarine. Nice, good variety.
Yeah, but Stück is on the field, which will make the life hard for Dexn. Is he dropping himself an AT gun? Hellcat on the way.
Helpful. Yeah, I mean,
Early Hellcat.
all right, get AT gun, could have an issue with the Stug, or get yourself a mobile tank destroyer.
Victory point
I think
lost.
mobile tank destroyer is what you need.
Yeah, but do you really want to get a tank destroyer as your first tank on the field? Do you really?
Well,
It feels always so that you're like, okay, I'm behind. I need a better way to deal with other tanks and not be a anti-infantry tank.
I think it's a fine call because we look at Ruby. Ruby doesn't has only the Panzerjäger squad, right? For like an AT to purely counter it, and then HulkSMASH, what, 2 Flak 30s? It's not really like your, you know, a pack or any like major form of AT. So I think a Hellcat will do fine for now.
Yeah, fair enough.
All
Some
right.
indirect fire would be nice though for the allies. We have a Crusader also on the way. I think it's a Crusader. Yes.
Crusader coming on out. Oh, Kriegsmarine in a bit of a pickle. He's been targeted by the Hubber. Blackfilling needs to move up. A nice
Oh,
shot
that's
by
a
the
dead squad.
counter.
And smoke. And bye-bye.
All right, good play there by Delirious.
That's an important pickup for sure. It will make it easier to play against that player now without the quad on the field.
Absolutely will.
Also, we have foot guards on the field. Do we have infantry training? No upgrades yet from Delirious. So, his foot guards are, like, well, they need something, right? They're really expensive. And without veterancy or the upgrade, they're kind of back.
Yeah, you always want to get that extra veterancy boost. Every little bit helps. Keep your men, again, more veterancies, more
Confirmed.
bonuses, and then
Light vehicles can
the
now
veterancy
reach
upgrade
enemy
itself
territory
provides
and capture
additional stuff.
resources.
So yeah, you want to get that. Instead, we're unlocking grants. That's the game plan. We're unlocking a grant.
Hubber did his job, and now it's getting sold off to be a grant.
Yeah. Ruby's pulling his forces back. Here comes the Hellcat charging, but there's a Pack 38 lying in wait for the Hellcat. Just deployed.
Oh boy. Not sure what is he doing there. He's
He wants
risking
to
his
light the
Hellcat for a
aggregate.
250?
Oh, Crusader as well diving on in. Okay.
Yeah, but that might mean a dead Crusader. Nope, he just
Shot.
dives behind the side blocker just in time.
At the very least, that's keeping Ruby contained and away from the southern area. I feel like we're seeing a little bit of repeat where it's like a certain area, the allies are like, this is ours, stay away.
All right, we have a second Hellcat on the way, so it feels like Dexn feels fine anti-infantry wise. He feels like he needs to invest more into anti-tank firepower.
Yeah. Something to note as well, Dexy now has both recon and heavy bombers. So we could see if they can position it right, they could force the Axis into a really bad bind with heavy bombers.
Look at the amount of crates on the 15 point, on the fuel, on the 10 point of fuel.
We have been granted.
Yeah, I know a lot of players are like, well, we have to make sure every unit gets one, but honestly, it's like at that point, you may just want the Muni.
Well, the heal is nice, since it also heals tanks. Snare on the Stuck. Stuck has engine damage. Maybe that was the time to use bombing.
Oh.
Oh boy, that's a lot of
bazookas.
damage. One more
Wait,
shot.
Kriegsmarine loses?
Nope, he got pinned. And Stuck will survive.
We have finished the research.
I think that was the time to use recon into bombing. If Dex... I think,
Great
yeah.
grenades! Assault Grenadiers almost get the rifleman! Come on! Yes, they get one!
Oh, no.
Ruby, great assault package right there, knocks out a rifleman, and that is a little bit of retribution for losing a Kriegsmarine into those double riflemen.
Oh,
Both sides
Delirious
take a
cancels
loss.
the bishop tech.
We have lost control of a victory point.
Right as the Panther forces his Crusader off the field. Panther? Oh, wow, Panther's on the field.
Crusader will get away, hold fire maybe, just to be sure. Baiting him into double AT gun and Hellcats.
See?
Oh boy, look at the damage! One more shot is needed. Will he commit? Dexn is thinking about it.
Oh,
But he
not
loses.
too long though. One Hellcat goes down. He still has the other one, but
yeah, but he got nothing in return, so it's bad.
oh, absolutely. You don't want to lose your TD, especially when you know an enemy has a Panther roaming.
Yeah, Grant is now on the way. Axis and allies need indirect fire.
But don't worry, your favorite unit of bodies on the field. We got ourselves a martyr by Ruby. The little thing, the little TD that could. But I understand. He needed some type of tank unit until he saves up for something else. Right, but we also have a Brumbar coming on out. The allies have... Okay. I guess the Hellcat's going to be the counter to it. No way that bazooka team is... sorry. Paratrooper squad with bazookas is going to be able to do it.
Yeah. Bottom side is really allies territory. I don't see Ruby getting a foot in anytime soon, but he's preparing Tiger Attack. Delirious now attacking into
The
bishops.
enemy has claimed our sector.
The problem is really, by the way, Delirious also went for skill planes. However, there are 2 flag emplacements, so this place will be shut down really quickly.
Yeah. I still think the bombing run could really come into play here again, especially if they group up. They are pretty tight-knit toward where that Panther is. But
Yeah, you need to
see, right?
create some sort of chaos so the players are over micro that you get the vibes.
Yep. Oh, nice shot with the AT. Tried very low, needs to pull back. Currently providing that extra sight in mid for the support units. Grant takes a lot of fire from the pack, has to pull away.
Oh, nearly died.
Command points that require use. The enemy has taken a victory point.
Oh, Foot Guards takes a bad hit from the
Victory
Brumbar.
point
It's
is
forced
under
off
enemy control.
the top of the map. Right now, victory point-wise, Axis are in the lead by about 50 points, but they're slowly losing that lead.
Yeah, that late investment into artillery is now hurting them. They gave time for the Axis to really build their tent and get the camp going.
That's the self-propelled artillery awaiting deployment.
Oh, there we go. Panzer IV with Assault Grenadiers coming on in. That's what Ruby got via Panzer Reserve. And now we also have a Wesp coming on in via HulkSMASH.
Alright, P4 called. Interesting, not waiting for Tiger. I think Axis could have afforded themselves that.
Yeah, they're doing quite well. Fools at their disposal. They are looking very sharp with all the different units they have. Again, Chaos could be the Allies' main shot, main hope. Right now, time will tell. Here comes. Okay, here we go. Hellcat's engaging the Panzer IV on the bottom of the map.
That's a dead P4, and it will be a dead Martyr.
Oh, Hellcat misses. Finally,
Nope,
there we go.
Hellcat goes down. Will he get the Martyr? There's a lot of still stuff sitting there.
Yeah. Oh wait. And there's the riflemen coming in with the bazookas. Oh, they all bounce off the Stug.
We have a surplus of command points available.
So,
Enemy
P4
forces
calling
have captured a victory
for
point.
Hellcat.
Guard reconnaissance vehicle is lost.
Yeah, I would still say that was probably a worse trade for Dex because the situation is, he really can't afford to lose the Hellcat, whereas I think Ruby's okay with losing the Panzer IV.
Nice hit from the league. It's so hard to judge.
Kettenkrad scout is ready for use.
Like, obviously, it delays But P4, the Dark P4 isn't that good due to its nature of being such an expensive call-in.
Gun is silent. Crew dead.
Yeah. But he's still got the assault grenadiers off that. So at least there's something from that call-in he still has.
We have an 88 in the queue.
Mobile artillery is fueled and ready for deployment.
And again, triple bounce against Vertischstück. Extra front armor comes in handy.
Absolutely. You know what also comes in handy? Double support guns. Ruby brought out plenty of RD to deal with any allied infantry on the front. Oh, and the AT gun as well! It's barely alive after one salvo from them.
Oh, the RT's raining down there.
Okay. Again. Allies still have a few tricks up their sleeve, but they need to do something soon. It looks like the Axis, well... And they're just making it harder and harder for the Allies to get a good hit in on
We
them.
will answer.
Yeah, they're so
The enemy
behind
has
now,
only
and
250
Dex's arm is
points
not
left.
looking healthy. SLD
it's
flares
not.
coming in
Armor will
clutch.
be applied to Panzers. Post haste.
You have 6 units, things are not looking top-notch.
HulkSMASH and Ruby basically are pop capped, and Dex that's sitting at 50 pop capped. Delirious is also pop capped though.
Yeah, and right now, HulkSMASH can now take the time, for example, side skirts, get those upgrades, get whatever he
If
needs
he
to
gets the
do.
Deacon on the 88, he can kill it with the bombing run. He's destroying it with the, but he does not need. Hellcat sitting in a good position.
Hey. Okay. I would say just kill the 88. That's a nice win in itself.
Yes, he gets it. No, it's time to
Yes!
run. That's a good pickup, especially since the 88 did literally nothing.
Yep. Brandt's trying to hold back the Panther, and luckily with the 6-pounder, it just will be enough to throw it back. Wait. Delirious doesn't have... Oh! Delirious doesn't have the light vehicle training, so those bishops... Oh, wow, yeah, those bishops
He has
are not.
no training whatsoever.
Still doesn't. Okay.
He's
I feel like light
missing
vehicle
out.
training on those bishops really help.
He needs tank training, support weapon training as well for the double AT gun. He needs infantry training, man. He's missing out on so much
We have lost
firepower.
Oh boy. It's just the small stuff like that. Just every little boost absolutely helps. Because what, light vehicle training is a 25% rate of fire,
Yeah.
and that with the bishops is just fantastic. All right, but again, we still got 2 bishops. We got a Grant. We got 2 Hellcats. We got a new 88 coming on out.
Yeah, 88 is probably more of a like insult to injury because
Yeah.
it's not really needed, but it will be helpful, obviously.
All right. Pounder and Grant trying to hold off the armor. Martyr takes a hit, but Axis are taking the central point.
The enemy has 200 points and
And here we go. Bombing will be soon be dropped, but I'm not sure if that's the right time to use it.
points must be assigned.
Hold on. Hellcats are diving in. They're hitting the Stug.
Oh, Bishop got
Oh.
counter barrage from the Vesp.
Oh, excellent hit.
We have lost a flak gun.
All right.
120 millimeter
knocked
flak will
out.
get destroyed.
I
think.
Guards, you can do it.
One more
Of a
volley.
capture point.
Nope. Bombing
Open
run.
your bombers.
Victory point lost.
But it will do not that much.
Wait a second. Hold on. Hellcats are on the move.
A lot of ammo down the drain for a repair bunker.
Yeah, unfortunately,
The enemy have taken our territory.
Hellcats are using the flak fire on the plane to reveal it so they can hopefully kill the hard point. But
the 88 has something to say about that.
yeah. Well, the Zuka team can knock it out.
That's the hard point, so it's something.
Yeah. Not nearly what it could be, but yeah, it's something.
The grenade did nothing!
Yeah.
The models are standing around so far apart from each other, man. You can't use grenades against the 88s and 70 powder and so on.
Right, it's decrewed now. Unfortunately, the Hellcats are nowhere close to this, and they have no additional AT, so it should be
We have
recruit with
command
these.
points awaiting use.
Oh, Grant might be in the pickle.
2-centimeter flak gun is
Don't
silent.
pull back.
Through dead.
Dex lost his triple Zook airborne.
Our brave infantry
Not
has
what
been
you need
killed.
right now. Definitely not what you need. OMG section takes a bad hit from the
enemy has
Brumbar.
taken a victory point.
Yeah, Delirious not
The
bad.
enemy
Decap up
remains
top.
stubborn. We are down to 300 points.
Dexn struggles to fill up his pop cap, man. He has
Command
such a hard
points
time.
available.
Dropping weapons. Ghost Trooper to take in mid. Infantry section is trying to stop them with the Grant. MG42 suppressing. Oh, wait, hold on. Back at the Bishop. Back at the Bishop. Look.
Oh!
It's a
Fritz X!
direct hit. Oh my god. I was like, what is that sound in the background? Ah, that's what it is.
SLD flares in combination with the Fritz X.
Good combo right there. Gives you sight, gives you target. The Bishop, again, that's what we talk about chaos. Cause chaos, and that way the allies, in this case, the allies, doesn't micro in time. So that's both British Army units from the original 2 down.
Yeah,
Yes.
I know Delirious is bleeding manpower that he won't get out the new Bishop, so that might be the final nail in the coffin there.
Alright. Comes the Hellcat. Nope.
An MG-42 has been decrewed. Do not let it fall into enemy hands.
Right. Rifleman dodge grenades.
Oh, the Vespa! Nearly getting the weapon of the infantry section.
Yeah,
Yeah,
unfortunately,
Grant will bite
Grant's
the
gonna be
dust.
white. Unfortunate.
Command points available. Enemy forces have captured a victory point.
Now there's, I mean, losing the Grant's a positive and a minus. The positive thing is you no longer have to worry about the Panther hunting it.
88 gets stopped by the bombing run.
8. Oh, 6-pounder. Come on!
Gets the Hellcat.
No.
At least gets the Dexn on the 88 with the 105 Sherman.
It's something. They need to wipe that 88. Well, oh, Bulldozer and Hellcat coming back. Oh, wait, here's the decrew. Oh, no, sorry, not decrew.
Oh, and the flag gets recruit.
It's
But
rough.
gets decruit right away again. One more shot
Hold
against
on
the
a
Vet Frühstück.
One Hellcat.
Kills the mother first.
Yes!
Forces have claimed our territory.
Smart move. That's the TD gone. Fire. Misses.
Bastards have secured our territory from us.
And he's going to pull away with the Hellcat as flares drop. He doesn't want to risk being there in case a Panther shows up. Or in this case, 2 Panzer IV. Oh my god, HulkSMASH got 2 Panzer IVs. Oh no.
Yeah, hungry.
All right.
Man,
Oh,
Dexn
resource-
can't fill his pop cap up beyond 50. Delirious, by the way, at 36 pop cap. He's looking so dead. I think
Yep,
that's
Panzer-
the cake. I think Ruby HulkSMASH has won this game. Unless
Yeah,
a miracle
it's-
happens.
All right, Hellcat's coming back up. It is. There's just too much armor on the field, and now the 88 can also roll in. The allies are kind of being pushed back to their base. Yep,
Oh boy.
not looking good.
Not looking good.
And there's the Panzer IVs and Bombard teaming up, slowly pushing in.
P4s are coming over. Hellcat at least doing something. If I
Yeah, we
recall
haven't
correctly,
ran as-
Hellcat has an insanely good vet 3. Yeah, more 50% per pet,
We have lost the kit.
no accuracy penalty on the move, and rate of fire more. That's a mighty good vet 1.
Oh, wait, hold on. We got bombing run. It is
Gets
taking out the flak. That's about it. Yeah, he's just gonna recrew it. No. A little bit of a waste right there. Right. Panther fires, hits the Grant, targets it. Grant's gonna pull back.
The enemy has taken a victory point.
More Panther really greedy. If he gets snared, he will bite the dust, but nope. Not even close.
Nope. Yeah, there's the West fire just in the distance.
Oh, look at the damage on the Hellcat.
Reconnaissance vehicle available.
Oh!
It's the new Hellcat and died right away. Dexn can't get out more than 6 units. Every time he does, it dies. 1 unit dies.
Every time. And that was just from, that artillery was a West, a vet 3 West, by the way, so
Yeah.
really solid there. Plus the support guns.
We are to be commanded. The enemy is down to
25 kills on the maps, 2 vehicles killed.
This is a situation you don't want to be in. It's like, oh, what do we do? They have encountered everything. And again, I do like how HulkSMASH Ruby are. They're not being too aggressive. They know, again, if they overextend, they could get themselves into a potentially longer game. So they're just holding back and shredding anything that comes into their kill zone. Like that
Oh,
rifleman.
Rifleman will get wiped.
Right. Yeah, we're talking about. We're the Allies. Both armies are the size of one German army, and yep, there's a GG.
And GG has been called. Allies are like, nah, we don't need to be graded down to the last VP. Oh. It came down to important unit wipes. Poor.
I mean, it was again. There was some good shots, but yeah, it was just unfortunately it's just not enough from the Allies' perspective to turn the tide.
Yeah.
All right, but that's game 3. Let's see what happens in game 4, right?
Yeah, alright, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with game 4 in a couple of seconds. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's game number 4. It's the important game now for Ruby and HulkSMASH. If they win it, there will be the crowned champion of the first Meta Plays 2v2 league. Which means Dexn and Delirious have to do some heavy lifting, but we have seen it in game number 1. They are able to do that. Or what do you think, my dear friend Grey Shot?
Well, I can tell you for a fact that the Australians have entered the game. So already, Ruby is off to a great start here. Oh boy. No. Unless the Australian unit's more, I'm just a fan of the 2-pounder. So I think that gives them an edge in my book. Nothing yet picked for the Axis, but and they seem to be going at more of a standard build.
Yeah. Both teams are playing standard again. Ruby making an Aussie start with a dingo. It's not the most common thing, but it's nothing we never have seen before. So, normal start there. Delirious capping the 16-pointer ammo first with a spike and then probably the cutoff. Same for Dexn.
Try to go for that high muni early on. Maybe for upgrades, just in case. Stop the enemy from grabbing it. Whatever can help. Let's see, 2 Palm Grenadiers, though. Because usually we see a light carrier, as I was going to say, maybe as a potential 4th pick. But no, 2 Palm Grenadiers for Delirious.
Yeah. So the beauty is now the rifleman will be forever on the 16-pointer until it's fully decapped and then capped again. So Dex could maybe be a little bit more aggressive there. Not sure. Rifleman is gearing up for a flank.
Alright, let's see. Yeah, Rifleman will stay there for a while, but looks like the on top, a Pioneer Grenadier going for the other Rifleman squad near the center of the map, pushing him down the hill.
Yeah, trying to force it off, so the other Rifleman will be out of the equation soon as well. We have a super early mine, by the way, on the 10-pointer fuel.
Point is being attacked.
Oh, very nice. Dingo's near mid. It's unfortunately fighting units in cover, so I have a little bit of... Oh, wait, no. Panzer Pioneer moved out of cover, moving to mid. There's Palm Grenadiers also flank... 2 Palm Grenadiers flanking Ruby's men.
Oh, Pioneer was a little bit greedy, but should make it home.
Have Round Engineers as well, very low, but they should make it. And both sides exchanging fire. Grenade did very little, if any, damage.
Yeah, standard grenade, Weber grenade.
Don't worry, guys, this will defeat them. Sir, I think they ate the grenade, actually. I don't think it did much. All right.
Get in the greasers to
Here comes
work.
Ruby with the another Australian unit. All right, 2 of them are battling out mid against the Palm Grenadiers. Oh, and there's the light carrier, 5th unit. Oh wait, he's trying to get the pick with the Australians.
He tries to push. Really deny it due to the pushing? I don't think so. Oh, he gets away.
I will say, Delirious, great play with the light carrier. Right into the Australians, forced them to move and stop firing. So, good coverage.
Orders incoming.
But who won the first engagement now? Is it the Allies or the Axis? Both teams are basically off the map.
A little bit, but right now there is Australian units in mid. So I'm going to give this... Well, oh wait, they're at the top as well.
Victory
Yeah, we'll say to be determined.
So basically everyone went home.
Upgrade
Yeah.
to the MSC done.
At the very least, resource-wise, the Allies are doing a lot better muni-wise. Axis, and both sides are equal on fuel.
Axis now capping though on the top everything.
Yep, I mean, they need it. When the Allies have 52 muni, it's not great. Could be better. Alright. But Allies are gearing up. They got plenty of riflemen. They got the Dingo, Australians all guarding mid. Looks like Dex is nowhere close. He's going to be up on top. By the way, Dex went breakthrough, so I would assume no MP40s, right? It's too big of a map, too open.
Yeah, I think it's for rapid production, fast 2-2-1, to keep the timing advantage.
Makes sense, makes sense.
Big push now on the bottom side, and I don't think Delirious will be able to weather the storm. He has no LV in the queue, so it will take some time. Dex in the meantime is getting a 20mm flag. 2-2-1 could come over. He's though stopped in the middle.
Australians have good coverage, stopping Dexy from assisting. Okay, okay. Fortunately, Riflemen have to hightail out of there. Crud shoots and mark them, allowing them to take some more damage.
Lost.
Good, good.
No contact.
And oh, Hopper's on the field, pushing it against Dexy.
Yeah, but Captain makes it home, and MG should also make it home. There are some defensive mines.
There are. It would be amazing to see the hover hit that mine. Hold on. It might.
Oh,
It's
set up the
20
20mm flak. Here we go. Only one model, and it's a scout model with this mine.
Weasels with no
Not what you were
howitzers
hoping
are
for. Not
available.
what you want. Smoke is dropped, allowing maybe the allies to take it. No? Yeah. Scout units going back in.
Yeah, attack on grounding there.
But it's only destroying the cover. Riflemen hit the mines on the way out as well.
At least 2 mines. I think Dexn was hoping that the Humber hits the mine.
There's light carrier moving in, but the hover is ready for it. Damages it. Flak filling coming in.
The enemy is stealing our munitions point.
Oh, and there we go. Panzerjäger squad is in the light carrier.
Reports
Delirious
of
wants the
movement
hover
near
gone.
victory
He
point.
might get it.
Gets the Humber, that's a big pickup. He might even get the Dingo. Nope, Panzerjägers refuse to
Stealing our
shoot.
Victory point.
But this is a big pickup. Getting rid of the Humber really reduces the mobility
Activity
of the
near our munitions
allies.
point.
Does reduce their capability to fight off the light armor from the Axis. And right now there's 2 light carriers, which again,
Our opponent has
Delirious
all
hasn't picked the
victory points
upgrade, so
under
he
their
could go for the half-track upgrade.
Yeah, in the past he went for the 6-man upgrade for bolts of Panzer Grenadiers, so let's see if he sticks to that. We have a pack Howie on the field from HulkSMASH, so Spec Ops it is. Oh boy!
No way! No way! That's American firepower for you.
You have command. Sector gone.
Sorry, I will now
Take it
designate
back.
the howitzer as an anti-tank unit.
We have towed M1 howitzer.
And if you are unlucky, then you even get bad RNG.
Alrighty.
Air station
Power
standing by
of the
now.
howitzer.
They'll handle
Alright.
repairs in the
So it's
area.
going to continue. It's using a white phosphorus shot against the MG and Flak 30. They're pulling back right now. That's what the allies need. Actually, what's funny, allies got a Weasel with that howitzer, so we spec ops. But also, we got a Greyhound
Main
deploying.
Greyhound is deploying.
Oh man. That was looking so fine, but now with the loss of the quads, it's back to square one.
Like, alright, what exactly do we do? What Delirious will do is bolster his Palm Grenadiers, the 6 men, and go with Panzerjäger command. Get some mines, so get some sight. Wait. Alright, Ruby's trying to hold the bottom of the map.
But I don't think he will succeed. Delirious gets the stun grenade out, forces off the...
All
yeah.
riflemen squads are being upgraded with BARs.
The
Commander.
question is now if Delirious is able to gain the 10-point of fuel.
Alright. He will hold back the Palm Grenadiers. What's HulkSMASH doing? His Riflemen getting the upgrade spars right now are trying to take the top. 221 and Flak 30 are trying to stop them at all costs.
MG gets forced off, and I think there will be a decap fuel. In the meantime, Dexn is fighting as a Greyhound, but it doesn't feel like a huge of a deal.
Only concern I have is right now is 6-pounder being picked by the Palm Grenadiers. It is super low. I know he's close to his base. Up there it goes.
Nice smoke
coming
by
over
the
to
pack Howie. And
deploy a forward repair station.
it
when
means
needed, Commander.
Dexn won't be able to hold Nate out, but it will get dodged.
VARs have been distributed to our riflemen.
Right, Greyhound's trying to put pressure on that 221. Good shot right there. Oh, wait! Oh, nice steal! Delirious stealing the AT gun in the south. The 6-pounder's now under half the course control.
Grand Theft AT gun, my favorite game.
Dingo's trying to get
Dingo's
chased,
trying.
but no.
He might get it. It's rear armor.
Oh, boys, the.
But it's now so deep in. But the Dingo could steal it back again if he gets it to 50.
Hold on. Yeah, he got it. Oh, but it's too low. I think Prince Pioneer.
Nah, he can't do it. Nah. It's risking a wipe. He's already really low. Might not be worth to do that in the end.
We must act.
He's trying to get around the corner.
And then the upgrade Australian units coming on in.
And AT gun will be recaptured. How it looks like it.
Team on the field.
Yeah, there's nothing in close proximity. His best shot would be the palm grenadier in the half track, but I don't think he's going to get there in time.
AT gun makes it back, and Dingo survived. The Dingo micro was on point.
Territory lost.
Excellent job keeping that thing alive. Here comes the Greyhound to put down that light carrier.
Oh, that's a dead Panzer Grenadier.
Here he is losing another unit. Oh,
Sniper shot
no.
from the Aussies.
Wonderful job. Good teamwork right there between Ruby and HulkSMASH. Smashing Delirious' chances of taking back the bottom of the map.
It really went downhill for Delirious after he lost his quad.
Yeah. Up, and there's a 221 down.
Someone goes down.
Dang. Not good. That's some unfortunate trades right there.
Oh,
One of our
man.
sectors is now in enemy hands.
All right.
Some mines are coming in for Delirious.
Points.
Some butterfly mines.
Okay. Not bad idea. I mean, the ally. Okay, HulkSMASH is getting an engineer, but at least Ruby has a sweeper.
They pushed us off a sector.
Rifles losing integrity.
We have foot guards on the field, by the way.
Okay, that's a nice close range anti-armor unit. Greyhound moving around, trying to keep the credit shoots away, and the palm grenadiers behind cover.
Oh, bike might die. No,
Very
bike
low.
never dies.
So fight on. I might miss this. The Dex brought out, by the way, a Jaeger squad and Strasstruppen. They're both on the front.
Enemy movement near a victory point.
P3's on the way for Delirious, so it's not looking too bad.
Riflemen tried to push up, hit a mine. Pioneers might be able to... Yep, they forced him back.
We have anti-tank crews reporting in.
Now you need to sweep those pesky butterfly mines in the middle.
Yeah, you absolutely do. You can't let any of them there.
Check the line.
Luckily, we're engineers, and engineers have sweepers and are trying to clear what they can. Okay.
20mm flag is doing some good work. And we'll get smoked off by the pack, probably.
Yeah, we got some smoke off, trying to stop, but Flak 30 now hitting the Australians, moving around the flank.
We've lost the sector.
So we have some tank riding. It looks so good, man. Even though one model disappears apparently when they have tank bolts, then one model is not on the tank riding.
Command points that need using.
Great double AT shot by HulkSMASH and Ruby, put down the credit shoots in. Mines being dropped right in front of the allied base.
Enemy forces are converging on a fuel point.
And Axe coming in from all over, and this is mostly Dexy doing this.
Enemy won't let up. We're down to 250 points.
Oh boy. Footguard gets forced off, so it's something.
Yeah, Oh, and a Panzer III. I think that is that our. Oh, look, Delirious. Oh boy, you only have 5 units. Let's try to bump up those numbers. But at least you have the first. What?
But why is he having 700 manpower in the bank?
We must act.
What is this nonsense? Do something with your resources.
The enemy is stealing our munitions.
Well, you see, if you keep the resource in the bank, Olvati, you get interest off it. So eventually, you make more manpower over time. It's very complicated. My brother's an accountant. I can have him tell you the numbers.
So yeah, just to clear up some confusion in chat, you have to play mixed faction. Before just disrespected the engineer in the middle sitting behind the sandbag.
Nice, good job there. Pomegranate tries to hold, but too much RD. He's forced back. Oh, and there's B-Squad's a rifleman as well. That's a lot of firepower. Oh, Brumbar's coming out though. Dexy bringing out the big guns. So far, this has been really solid at blasting the allies. Let's see if that can continue.
Yeah, Brumbear will be a problem for the allies. They have double AT gun autos, so there is some reaction to it, but nonetheless.
And both allied players have double AT guns, so they are in a good situation to handle any armor threat that comes their way. Panzer III is right now using the terrain to his advantage, using it to make sure the AT guns can't get a good shot. He only owns 1 so far. Oh, but here comes the foot guards.
AT gun gets recruited, but there's no follow-up to destroy it. We have a Shrek Jäger in the behind, or in the second line, so maybe there is a window of an opportunity.
They've captured a victory point.
Right, MG, let's see.
Territory
Allied support units keeping remaining units from Delirious at bay. Delirious, okay, there we go, up to 7. We're at 7 now. Even with the HulkSMASH.
VP-wise though, it's not looking great for the allies. Axis is really in a commanding lead at the moment.
Oh yeah, they got 2 victory points and the pressure is still being placed. But allies still have a few tricks up their sleeve. We got a Grant coming on out. Oh, that's a nice solid tank. And Axis AT is not as strong as the allies. I think I see 1 Pack 38 and the Shrek T.
Here we go, Grant is on the field.
Defend our victory point. We're losing it.
Right now, Greyhound testing the water, pushing back Dexy's Grenadier and MG along the left side. They'll need some infantry support to start taking territory.
Some indirect fire though is once again missing for the allies. And Axis. Allies are fine with the back howie, but Axis are missing some.
Oh yeah, the armor killer right there. Yeah, that thing is doing quite a bit of work.
The armor, exactly. Okay. The long range AT gun.
It's currently targeting the Brumbar. And that's not even a joke. It literally just fired a shot at the Brumbar. It bounced, but it's. Oh, there's another. It actually did damage.
AT gun hits Vengeance 1 from Hulk.
We have a large amount of command points available.
HulkSMASH unlocked the Calliope and is building it.
A fuel point is being seized by the enemy.
All right, there's Delirious going in, trying to take out HulkSMASH's AT gun right near mid. But what? The Grant's there. Look at the volley. Excellent.
A Sherman with a whiz-bang rocket launcher is ready. Command points are available.
A bit claustrophobic for Ruby right now, maneuvering all these troops all together.
Let's stay away, chat, from politics. Nothing bad has been said yet. But let's stay away. Oh, Calliope!
Wonderful volley at the Palm Grenadiers. One barely escapes, the other did not.
Calliope just immediately hitting Veteran 1.
Alright, riflemen are taking the bomb victory point with the MG Booker's machine gun focus fire on the Panzer squad. We got mines though dropping on in, right on top of the riflemen's heads.
Yeah.
Avada, you look up in the sky and you just see these butterfly bombs just falling around
falling
you.
down.
What do you do?
I have no idea, man. It must be so terrifying.
Enemy activity near our munitions point.
Ketten von Dexn though. Axes are still fine. They have some heavy losses, but they still have decent map control and VP control. So they just need to be careful and don't get too many waves to the Calliope. I think as long as this happens, they are fine.
Yeah.
Dexn is waiting for the time. 1,000 map power in the back for Dexn. Why are they flooding so much? Is the pressure coming down on them? Get cash, bro.
Again, it's the interest rate, Alvati. I'll explain everything later. You gotta trust me.
It is.
Line go up. Oh, Whizbang lighting up the Jaeger squad. Oh, Dex is not focusing on that. Grenadiers lost from the volley. But yeah, okay, we do have a cash down finally from Dex, but it's a little late.
Maybe at the manpower cache, the Delirious would be really thankful for that.
We have command points waiting for use.
And again, chat, something I do want to say, more units means more chances to gain experience, which means more command points, which means faster to lock the Tiger. So I know some people are like, they want to save up, but honestly, it may be better sometimes to spend.
Oh, Rifleman gets away with 1 HP.
Very lucky.
Point has fallen into enemy control.
Okay. You have a Stuka on the field. I don't think I've seen a good...
And Dexn has the big beat signal on the field. The Tiger has been called in.
Hellcat has been completed.
Okay. Tiger's called in right as a Hellcat's deployed. Allies have plenty of AT. The Axis have plenty of tools at their disposal.
Fire.
It could go either way here. It's just positioning. That's the big thing. Who gets who out of position first?
17 pounders on the way, and 17 pounder will be unpleasant.
Yeah, like this positioning with the 6-pounder. Well, okay, those one hitting a tree. Never mind. It goes through the brush. Luckily, a lot of the shots bounce, but still, not fight you want to be in. All right, Brumbar tried to move into mid, did not work out great. Had to pull back. Luckily, it didn't take it didn't take really any damage.
So, Red getting a beating. Tiger is being forced off, not doing much yet. Grant. But AT guys are out of position with the Tiger coming. They could get some juicy one-shots.
Yeah, and this is the Panzer III is assisting. Okay, come on. Delirious, Dex, this is your time.
I don't know what Ruby was thinking, but he's throwing his AT guns. One AT gone. And another AT gun will be gone. P3 hits a mine.
Munitions point is being attacked.
Excellent job right there. That's the backbone of the AT on the right. Tiger now can move a little bit more uncontested. Oh, I say that. There's a 17-pounder. Oh, no.
Oh, Tiger has to fall back. We'll get the warm welcome. Gets the other AT gun destroyed.
Say, everything's fine. 17-pounder comes up. Everything is not fine. Run away.
Brumberg got marked target with from Spec Ops.
Alright, let's see.
Oh, Tiger still has... Oh,
Players ready to expose enemy
70
positions.
pounder at vision, man. It's sometimes so hard to tell why units have vision, but I think it's due to the recon from marked target. By passing by, something like that.
Alright, Tiger's just backed up a little bit. Oh, we have the Greyhound pushing at the top. He went, unfortunately, no good mine hit. Took out the cache. Now I'm knocking out the MG.
Initiating rapid repair training now.
And the 17 pounder casually snipes the cat. I swear the 17 pounder has the best accuracy against kittens compared to all other AT guns.
Of course. It's that they are literally trained on those. It's like they get decoys at the army base. They're just like, all right, hit this thing.
Hit this thing.
So when they see a tiger, they're like, well, I'm not used to hitting such a big thing. I'm used to hitting like tiny things.
Tiger now switching side. Double Stuka, by the way, from Delirious. Risky play,
Yeah.
but definitely a good idea against the 17 pounder. But they need something to contest. I think once the 17 pounder is gone, Tiger will have enough space to move around and kill the tanks. But that's a big if. Getting rid of the 17 pounder is no easy feat. 88 on the way for Delirious.
Victory point. We're losing it.
17 Scouts giving the vision.
The victory point is under
Yeah.
enemy control
Oh,
now.
70 pounder. Great shot on the tiger. Here comes the Stuka.
And it gets one hit on the truck, but you need 2 hits.
Very close. Wait, is Whizbang gonna return fire?
Nah, I can't shoot it
up.
far.
That's why I was like, wait, what is it doing? You have a scout unit providing recon. HulkSMASH trying to find a nice target. That tiger's going up pretty far by himself.
Survivors.
Oh, the pack how he hit the nice hit on the engineers while repairing.
Second.
And
There's
yeah,
Ruby with
look how the game has shifted. Axis are so close to winning, but they can't get back on the map.
Hold on a second. Grant taking heavy fire from the 88 and Panzer squad.
Ah, 88 missed. One more snare is needed.
Chuck, come on! No! Oh, Delirious smells opportunity, but the rock blocks him.
Grasshopper recon on station.
Command points are available.
No, 88 missed.
And the Grants get away.
Met 3 Obersoldaten.
Hold on. Rumbar barely makes it out. Tiger took a few hits. Here comes the Stuka fire against all the AT
And it
guns.
did nothing.
Sherman tank. Finished and ready.
All right. Oh wait,
Reports of enemy movement near our
88
victory
forces
point.
the Greyhound back. Whizbang might need to worry. I think the Greyhound, the Whizbang is still in range.
If it shoots,
no,
it will be in
primary
range.
point.
You have to drive into range of the 88, I think. The problem is the 17 pounder though. Everything else is like copable, but the freaking 17 pounder not.
Yeah, even though Delirious and Dex have lost, a few units, and they've definitely, they lost the cache, and they've been pushed back. I will say, victory point wise, they're still comfortably in the lead.
We have command points waiting for use.
Oh boy.
88's lined up, hits the Hellcat, but here's the Whizbang!
Whizbang
my
firing
God.
away. Gets the wipe.
High altitude recon, ready for mission.
It's not good. Right. Allies pull away. Greyhound's gonna pull back to the repair point. Thanks to the mechanized center.
Stuka using its creeping barrage and doing nothing.
We're tracking them on 300. The victory point is under
Ah
attack.
man.
We must act.
300 piece. Still a lot of time for Axis to come back. But Tiger so far not doing much.
Yeah. No, not at all. I'm actually a little shocked that I mean, he needs, Delirious needs more resources, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm actually shocked he hasn't gone with AT Overwatch.
Maybe Elephant Colon to help. I would love it.
Pack howitzer.
Pekka, we got recruit, veterancy reset, it's something.
That helps. Get that crew off that thing. They're monsters.
A man can dream about elephants. Dreaming about elephants in the night.
Yep. Tiger at least forces the rifleman off the top victory point. Hopefully that allows the Pioneers to take it. Middle though,
Middle is a no-go zone. No chance.
Yeah. So instead, Delirious will push along the right, but there are actually two Crusade. Wow.
Oh, cruise up tactics!
They've captured a victory point.
If he wouldn't have, he should get it. No! He greened out! Oh, he played
the Allies
safe.
have been super lucky with that.
Bang is deploying.
Bye-bye
Oh, here
P3,
comes
bye-bye
France.
AC gun. Oh boy.
Well. Oh, Tiger's down too?
What?
Commander.
Hellcat brought down the mighty Tiger with the double AT. It's stuck in the past. Oh my god. Well.
Oh boy, I think Axis lost. Oh boy. Delirious basically has no army. He just tagged Tiger, but I don't think he will get the Tiger out.
Well, positive. The British don't have any frontline infantry. Negative, they have a ton of tanks.
Commander, CPs are waiting to be used.
Oh my god, I'm looking at this composition. The Axis have a ton of infantry, but not a lot. It's really just the front bar. And the Allies have the opposite.
Yeah. Did the Tiger hit the mine and then just got demolished by the AT guns?
There was double AT guns set up there, so probably.
Especially if that 3 AT gun is incredibly strong from USF.
A victory point is under attack. We must act. Players ready to expose enemy position.
This is unfortunate because the Dexy and Delirious are 66 points away from
Yeah,
sealing
man,
this
but
game.
66 points can be like 500 points.
Yeah.
Towing truck gets destroyed. 88 will get recruit.
Cross-trooper gonna pick it up? Hopefully not. All the rockets tearing apart Dexy's men.
Scout squad.
Scout gets nuked by the Stuka, but Delirious basically has no army left. Crusaders will now all in and it's game.
Bomb radio will make it back to base, but yeah, here's the
Stuka
entire
dies.
Allied army.
Brumbe will die.
Grasshopper reporting in.
Oh,
Grasshopper over the target area now.
Scouts have deployed into the field.
all right.
That went so really quickly suddenly.
Yeah, the Axis were barely containing all the Allied armor, and it seems like, especially Ruby was like, I'm just gonna pump out all of the armor. No infantry, I'm tired of the Stukas, just armor. Okay. The Allies are essentially outside the Axis base. Axis still technically have a decent-sized army, and there we go. We got the emergency Stoops. Hold on. Can they knock out a Crusader?
No, but the Stuka's going suicide mode.
There we go.
Recon away
Comeback starts now, Ovadi. Comeback starts now.
I don't think so.
Crusader's about to fall to the Stoogs.
No, gets away.
Nope. Starts the corner. And there's an 88 now looking back at the Stoogs. Oh no.
Stolen 88 low.
Mine's being dropped across the front.
Enemy movement near a victory point.
Yeah. Axis are trying, obviously, it's their last game in this finals. If they die, it's over, so they will play till the last bullet. But I don't think they can win this.
Victory point now under enemy control.
Sherman will fall to the Stoogs. But that 88's gonna murder them.
A victory point is under attack. We must act.
Oh,
Yeah, Grants are coming over.
They've captured a victory point.
Stoke dies.
oh. Yeah. Without support, they just... Oh, there's the Tiger! Oh no, now the Tiger's gonna have to deal with the 88.
88 shooting at the Tiger.
Not what you want.
Grasshopper recon on station.
Veterans vulnerability from 88 ignores everything, by the way.
Fire through!
Yeah, the veterans
Oh.
vulnerability ignores shot blockers.
Oh. Heat 2, pack 36. And there goes the Tiger, and there goes the game.
Yeah, 3-1 for Team Neuralink.
We want to thank our website patrons. This is by far the best way to support MetaPlays. Your contribution helps keep the project sustainable and allows us to produce more and better content. If you aren't yet a patron, check out our link in the description and get in touch to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.